ACWA Power is a world leader as far as IPPs is concerned. In South Africa, Redstone is the second project in construction, soon to be in operation, which we are very excited about. The beauty of the Redstone project is it uses mirrors to create the heat that we require to make the steam for the steam turbines. The technology has a tower with a receiver on the top. The receiver is a boiler essentially, and the 1 million square meters of mirrors shines the light of the sun to the boiler on the top, creates molten salt at high temperature, which then is used to make steam to run a turbine. I think one of the most important things for us, as far as ACWA Power is concerned, is that we leave a legacy behind in the areas that we invest in. And one of those is, of course, training up the local youth. South Africa has a really unenviable issue of unemployment, and a lot of that is in the youth sector. So we ensure that we try to empower youngsters to not only be part of the project during construction, but also become lifelong ambassadors for the project.
You know, I've never seen my parents so proud in my whole entire life to see that I actually, you know, did something of my life. My name is Priscilla Potelo and I'm 23 years old. The ACWA Power Redstone program, many of the people from my village do not have further education. So programs like this that don't really require you to have a certain qualification and they just give skills onto you, those are very beneficial because I feel like they gave us all an equal chance to actually try to excel in something. I live in this small village called Groenwater Station, and the unemployment rate there is very high. So I consider myself very lucky to have been a part of this. When we heard I was going to Dubai, I was excited, it was unbelievable. Never mind the part that it's the first time leaving the country. I've never been on an aeroplane at that time, so it was really exciting.
We've selected 20 people from the local community, youngsters, and given them an opportunity to travel to our plant in Dubai, which essentially is a copy of the Redstone plant, and gave them an opportunity to have some much-needed exposure of a new plant. And for many of them, it was also a first trip across the water.
Are you excited?
During the starting phase of this, you just had a picture and see, okay, this is a valve. But when you actually got to do the on-the-job training, you see the valve, like, oh, this is the valve I was being taught about. Once the plant is commissioned and I have completed all my training, I will then be joining the control room as a junior control room operator. That actually excites me because I literally get to see the whole plant. I'm helping operate the whole plant.
My name is Khaleletsa Mpemelo and I'm 23 years old. I'm the local operator on the section of water treatment plant. I studied biochemistry, so water treatment is basically chemistry itself. At Redstone, the on-job training, we were appointed shift engineers. The shift engineers will be taking you through each section, explaining and showing you directly the sections, how the system flows. Programs like these are important because they empower young people to go wherever they want to go instead of sitting at home having no opportunities, doing nothing. And they give experience through the trainings and the job itself, so they are good opportunities.
As part of us building and operating a plant in the area, we also plow back into the community through development.
Our school is having technical subjects, so we are having mechanical technology as well as electrical technology. Technical subjects have a lot of expensive equipment that are needed in order for the learners to do the practical stuff that they need to do to fulfill their dreams in whatever they want to do one day. Before the burglar bars were installed, we couldn't really display the equipment there in the classes because the community that we are in, there's a lot of burglary taking place. So for ACWA to come in and to provide that sponsorship for us was a huge relief, because now we could display the equipment, the learners could freely work with it, and we could keep it now safe. So it was a very big advantage for the school when this was offered to us.
My job as a community liaison officer entails that I become the link between the company, Redstone, and the community. The upliftment programs that we started with when we started was the library at Limemakers. It's a community library. The senior librarian explained the need for computers because the computer that they had then was not up to standard in the books for both the adults and young people. It has helped the community because most of the users use it for their exams, for job applications, and for bursary applications. The users of the Limemakers library is more than 1,000. That library also caters for neighboring towns like Danielsville.
So currently Redstone has 4 apprenticeship students. These are the first of the apprenticeship program that we're going to run throughout the lifespan of the project. Because the plant was still in construction, we decided to take them to one of our sister plants in Groblershoop at Bokpoort, and that's where they're doing on-the-job training for another year and a bit.
Management, they came down to us to say, we have got students, who can look after them? I said, I will assist these youngsters. These are the future engineers in our country. They bring them here to site so that we can teach them. We show them practically what is happening up until we are satisfied that they are knowledgeable and experienced for them to go for final assessment, that is their trade test, to become artisans. We are offering electrical engineering, heavy current. We also offer mechanical engineering, so fitter and turner. There's people that we take for our control system. In this country, we're running short of technical skills. So when the companies like this one are offering these programs to our local communities, it strengthens our electricity generation industry as a whole. It makes things simple. Like, we don't have to go out very far to look for these skills. These are the skills that we get around our local communities through the training programs that we're offering.
The apprenticeship is challenging, but yet you learn every day and you improve each and every day because the technicians are willing to teach you things. The program requires a lot of work and you need to know what you're doing. What I love most about working here is the people that are here. They are very welcoming, and if you don't understand something, they are willing to teach you that thing. My plans and dreams for the future is to pass my trade test and to get a diploma in electrical engineering.
I feel proud of these candidates that we have here because I see potential in all of them. Opportunities like this are very, very scarce in our country. To get an apprentice program where they take you to school for free, they pay for your accommodation, your meals, up until you are qualified, and then later they still give you a job. I mean, it's something very nice to be proud of, like as a company, what we are doing.
For me, it's important that ACWA continues that drive, and we will continue ensuring that we train up and empower local communities to effectively run this plant. In total, for this plant, we need 41,000 heliostats, but those heliostats each have 4 mirrors, so you're looking at 240,000 mirrors that they are producing in our mirror assembly facility, and it's all done by local hands. They've learned a lot, they've got a lot of skill transfer from the subcontractors, and now they are running that plant and delivering the necessary mirrors that we need.
The one thing that I love about my job is to actually be able to transfer the knowledge that I have to somebody else. We make sure that we trained each and every person that has come to work. You need to tell the person, remember, this is your own. when we build here, we're going to leave it with you. You need to take care of your own. I always tell them, guys, take this, grab it by all means, because you will be the only one that is having the knowledge, and make sure that you run with it.
For me personally, this project, it means a lot to know that we're producing one of South Africa's most amazing plants on the site. The sense of pride is amazing for all of us. And it's not only for me, also very nice for the locals to actually play a role in its construction.
I know the background I come from, so I just tell myself every morning I'm one of the privileged people to actually have found a job at the age that I got a job. You know, they always say the sky's the limit. There's no limit to anything. If you feel like you can do something, then you most definitely can do it.